Hey friends, this is Love and Locks, and I am here for another review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And I believe this is episode, I want to say five, I'm not sure. I'll try to put it down as the title so that you know for sure, in case you're really interested in that sort of thing. Um, I want to say happy Memorial Day to everybody. Um, It's been a really gloomy day here in Houston, so I don't think many people were outside barbecuing and stuff. But I got my hot mic, so I am good. Um, but yeah, I hope you guys had a great holiday off. It's nice to have a day off. And I want to send a special shout out to um, all the people in the military. Thank you for serving our country. Um, so now I want to get to the show, which I just watched. So hopefully I still remember everything that happens. I took some notes. Um, I just say excuse me in advance for my sniffing and coughing, and I'm just a mess. These allergies are kicking my butt this summer. It's like crazy. So I got me some new nasal spray from the doctor, and I'm on my Claritin, so hopefully soon this will be under control. So I apologize in advance now if I'm coughing and going on. Um, do me a favor and click the subscribe button and the like button down below. Um, and let's get started. So first of all, we pick up with Carly Red and Kadia. The realtor slash limo driver slash nail technician slash pastor slash monk. She do there ain't nothing that Kadia don't do apparently. And she was like, I slept with your man last night. I sleep with your man all the time and that sort of thing. And so Carly Red chunked her bag at her face basically. Um, and then Kadia, who built like a linebacker, like tried to rush her, bum rush her or whatever. But the little bodyguards, or whatever, stopped all that. Um, and it was just a mess. Young Jock admitted to, of course, he's fucking her. Um, and Carly Red gets in the car with him. Like, I don't. You mentioned that's the only thing. When you go off somewhere with somebody, then you kind of left up to you left to deal with whatever they want. You leave when they want to leave and all that stuff, and I hate that. So he all in his little jag, and so she get in on the passenger side, and they cussing and going on, and then he tell her to get out of the car. She like, I ain't getting out of the car. Um, she ended up getting in the driver's seat and take off in his car. Just stupid. Then we get to Bambi and Scrappy, and Bambi and Scrappy. Ugh. Um, we just basically he's still saying he not in love with her. He love her, but he ain't in love with her. And for some reason she's still sticking around. I don't understand. I don't understand. But that was just a little scene, and then they go to Jocelyn and Tammy, um, and somehow they start talking about Mimi. Um, and I just want to know. Somebody tell me, did Jocelyn call Mimi a pilgrim? I didn't understand that. Like, was she trying to say something else? And she said pilgrim. Was that supposed? I don't know what it could have been. But then if she called her a pilgrim, then I don't understand the context in which she's using that word. And then she was like, that bitch is half century old, half century old. What is she doing making a porn tape? And all that kind of stuff. And then she was like, it's half century, right? That's 50 years old. A century is 100, right? I didn't finish high school. And I'm like, I wouldn't be advertising that. Like, she be trying to shade folks, but then it's like, but um, well, you don't know what half a century is. So should you be really trying to shade somebody else? That's all I really want to know. Um, Scrappy and Erica P meet up for some reason. Y'all at her house. Um, he tells her about how Bam had a miscarriage. Um, and she like, so is that why you at my house right now? Because of that? And she still want to be with him too and all this. She got feelings. And he just looking for advice. And so there's this, here's this girl too. I don't understand. Like, why hold on, why try to be with somebody who string you along, play with your feelings, and then you still be down for him, like, he paying your light bill or something. I don't know. So then, Jocelyn and Tammy hang out for some reason, and Tammy's a stylist, so Tammy's trying to help her pick out some outfits for the photo shoot for that little hip hop magazine, whatever it's called. I can't think of the name. Hip Hop Weekly that Benzino owns. And she keeps taking little jabs at Tammy about how she ain't got a ring because Tammy got a tattoo of a ring on her finger, but she doesn't have like a real ring. And Jocelyn is like, but you need to get you a real ring and blah 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 blah. Even though we know now that really Jocelyn does not have any room to talk because the ring that she is wearing, Stevie J's ass didn't buy. It's her ex bought that ring for her. And when Tammy even makes a remark about it, like, what's the cut of your ring? And she tries to turn it back on Tammy and just basically to avoid the question was what that was, if you caught it. And even Tammy was like, everybody knows the cut of their ring. Which is true. If you're a woman, I mean, that's something that you know. When somebody asks you to cut your ring, of your wedding ring or your engagement ring, you know what it is. That's stuff that girls be interested in. I don't give a damn about, but you know what I'm saying? So, it was just stuff like that. And, of course, Tammy is a stylist. That's what she does for a living. And she's trying to pick out, cute stuff that's classy and stylish for a magazine. But, of course, she don't know Jocelyn real well. So she don't know that Jocelyn is only into, dressing like a hoe and pulling out see-through shit that and just tacky shit to show off her titties and ass. And I understand you paid a whole bunch for them, so you want to show them off, but still, it'd be nice to look classy sometimes. That's all I'm saying. But that's not what Jocelyn's really known for anyway. So I guess it's dumb with me for me to even think that. So, then we get to Rashida, Erica, and Carly Red who meet up at some bar. And Rashida tells the girls about that girl Jasmine who was up in her house with her baby. And Carly Red tells them about her situation. But Rashida, I almost forgot that part. Rashida's like, I want to go to the place where she works and just find out. And they said they think that's a good idea. Carly Red tells them about how young Jock is fucking this bitch. Kiana, I think that's right. I don't forgot her name already. And how hurt she is, and she just can't believe that he did her like this. And she's just such a victim because she's not a hoe at all, And of course, in comes young Jock, who's trying to explain himself that, when Carly was acting crazy and all jealous and stuff, he was going to go talk to Kiana, who was listening, and then stuff happened from there. And that he was not sleeping with her anymore. And, Carly Red, she still loves him, so they're trying to move forward, and he's like, I think we need to work on our friendship. And I'm just like, this is so stupid. Why are y'all? But, I mean, I don't know. They two hoes together. Maybe it'll work, hell. I don't know. But anyway, they're going to move forward and try to work on their relationship. Oh, my God. Then cut to Rashida and Mimi and Tammy go to the spa. I wish I could go to the spa. I need pampering. Lord Jesus. And they end up talking about Jocelyn. And so here Tammy just was hanging out with her, trying to help her with clothes, and then all of a sudden she meets Mimi, who Jocelyn was talking about, in front of her and saying all this crazy stuff. So now she sees the other side and she meets Mimi, and Mimi even tells her, "Is like, you can't believe anything she says, and she will put a knife in your back in a minute." Um, and it seems like Tammy is, after meeting Jocelyn, she's on the fence about it because she feels like, yeah, that Jocelyn was taking jabs at her and just saying all kind of shit, and she don't care. So Tammy is more so, um, I think, leaning towards Mimi, which I understand. Mimi, even as crazy and stupid as she is more personable to me in some ways than Jocelyn is, especially when Jocelyn thinks that she's just the baddest bitch. It's kind of off-putting. Um, so then Mimi and Don meet up with Benzino, which I did not understand this at all. Like, okay, they meet up with Benzino because they basically tell him that the magazine, that cover with Stevie J and Jocelyn, was basically a lie, that they're not married. Um, and the fact is that we know that's true, but why is Mimi even, why is she involved in it? Like, I didn't see why that was really her business. I mean, I understand it's good for TV because then there's some drama there, but she knows he's a lie. A lot of people know he's a lie, so that was gonna come out anyway. So it's not this big thing. So why did she need to go to Benzino and have him want him to print a retraction about it? Um, but anyway, that's their point. And what's the other girl named Dawn? Shows text messages and stuff, and it's just he's just like, I'm gonna go back and talk to my boy because he don't believe it because he think Stevie J has always been straight up with him. So we'll see. And then Rashida and Kalina go to this sports bar where Kurt is always hanging out, and where he met that girl Jasmine that he was trying to get to be his babysitter or his nanny. Um, yeah, why is Kalina so hood? Like, for real, she hood. Um, but it was funny because she was like, "Yo, she cute." Um, Kalina said that when she saw Jasmine, and I was like, "Damn, do you want to date her?" And it makes me wonder, does she play for the other team? I don't know, child. Um, but she kept saying that. And they end up asking Rashida asked Jasmine all these questions. Are you sleeping with my man? How did y'all meet and all this stuff? And so she comes away feeling like, Jasmine says that the only time he's talked to her on the phone is about being the nanny. She's nice to him, but there's nothing going on. She was basically like, okay for now, but I got my eye on you. And Carmelina's like, I still don't believe that something ain't going on, and so I'm gonna be watching it. Blah blah blah. Hood chick. Um, and then Benzino, Stevie J, and Jocelyn are, I guess, at the magazine place. Uh, and Benzino brings it up that Don and Mimi showed up, talking about this was a lie. And Stevie was my Rose and Blanche from the Golden Girls, which he was trying to be funny, but I'm like, you tried it. Look, don't come for Rose and Blanche from the Golden Girls, okay? Rose and Blanche are everything. Um, and so by you calling them Rose and Blanche, they are everything too. Just because they old don't mean nothing. They still, child. I live for the Golden Girls, so don't come for the Golden Girls. Um, I love me some Rose and Blanche. Blanche is my bitch. But anyway, so they get all defensive or whatever. I still was like, okay, well, if I had been Benzino, I've been like, okay, well, give me some proof. Show me the certificate, the marriage certificate, if y'all married, because all y'all doing is saying is lip service. If y'all really married, then where's the marriage certificate? We can crush all this real quick. But that ain't been produced, has it? And then the finale is Scrappy's 30th birthday. Um, which is just kind of funny because, I don't know, Scrappy's half the time act like he's two. So I didn't know actually how old he was. Um, and Mama D, of course, is on the microphone talking about thrones and kings and shit about, how crazy she is. She ain't got no damn sense. And she called up Bam to feed him some cake and blah blah blah. Um, and then that's when Erica P showed up and she go over and said hi to Scrappy and how you doing, and he was like, and she's like, who's here, and he says, my mama and Bam here. Um, I don't know why he thought to. See, he just dumb to me too. Which, well, we know that though. But why you gonna invite? First of all, Erica P and Bam both there. Two girls that you trying to talk to. Both of them got feelings for you. Um, what what is up with these dudes and doing that shit? Like they think that nothing's gonna go down. Are they really this oblivious? Um, so Um, Mama D was like, "Who this trick over her? This is one of his eggs in the basket or whatever." And so she and Bam go over to the girl, and he introduced him. And then Erica P was like, "I'm sorry to hear about your pregnancy or something." And she's like, "What you talking about?" And she's like, you have the miscarriage and everything." And Bam was like, "Why does she know my personal business?" And I have to agree though. Like, why is he talking to some girl that she don't even know about? The miscarriage and stuff. That is private business. That's not something that maybe she wanted everybody to know. Um, and he tells some girl that she don't even know. So in some way, I can see why she would be mad. um, And then somehow I can't remember how it was said, but Erica P said bitch, called her a bitch or something, and she was like bitch, and then she like punched Erica P in the face, just bam, and then the next thing you know, bodyguards dragging Erica P off, and Erica she was just like going how that's mess, just like she was gonna really do something, like she was pissed off. Um, and I'm just like sitting here like I just don't get it. Why is these girls fighting over this dude who ain't committed to either one of them? Doesn't seem like he has any intentions of doing so, and they're acting a fool in the club, fighting over him when he really don't give a damn. They just look dumb. They look stupid as hell, and he just standing there watching with this dumb look on his face. And then Bam going to my kiss me or whatever. He's like, you kiss me, and so she does, and then the party goes on. Um, and it's just like then they're back to partying, and it's Bam. Why are you just settling for this? I would have been gone. I would have left. Um, because obviously he didn't take your side. In the situation, he done said several times that he's not in love with you. You don't want to be with. I mean, he said he like you or whatever. Maybe he love you, but he ain't in love with you. It's clear that you apparently want more. So why are you staying around for this dude who is not prepared to give you more? Find you somebody that wants to give you more. Um, and Erica was like, of course, it's real easy when the big bodyguard's dragging you off for you to act all bad and stuff. And tomorrow, nobody takes a sucker punch swing at me. I'm gonna get her later, and this and that. And so, as we find out later in the previews for the next episode, there's some more stuff that goes down. But it's like, it's so dumb. And Mama D's like, you need to keep your bitches in check. When she part of the reason that Bam went over there in the first place. Bam probably would not have that one man have not even been an issue if Mama D hadn't pulled her over there. So it is a mess. It's just a mess. And I don't get it. Scrappy, don't get it. But if they wanna do all that, then I guess so. And I know part of it is for television because they want to be relevant and see their ass on television. But it bothers me that there are people who are willing to make just an absolute damn fool of themselves just to be on television. I mean, I want a TV show too, but I'm not fixing to be ass out just to get a television show. It's dumb. Don't have no boundaries at all. It's just, okay. You want me to act ratchet as possible? Okay. What I gotta do? Ooh, I'm gonna be on TV? Okay. What I gotta do? So that was Love and Hip Hop. This episode, in general, to me was not as entertaining as the one last week. In a lot of ways, it just seems like it's the same foolishness. Um, we'll see how next week pans out. Um, I will be back on a little later this week because I am going to go get my hair done. Thank the Lord. So there will be another lock video about my journey. As you can tell, it looks a hot mess right now. And I'll probably do a video before I go so you can see how bad it really is. Cause child in the back, it looks a mess. But I mean, and it's really frizzy, but that's part of the process. And so I know the hair is tangling, and so I am looking forward to Damien doing his magic on my head. And I will see you guys soon. So you guys have a great rest of your holiday and have a great week. And like I said, I will see you soon. Be sure to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and press that like button as well for me. And you guys have a great evening. Bye.